Welcome to Her Money Mind. This is a podcast where women learn, grow, and take control of their financial future, one mindset shift at a time. I'm Prudence Nxumalo, and I will be your host. I'm a forex trader as well as a mentor, but really I'm just passionate about helping women reach their fullest potential. This podcast is for every woman who's ever thought, I wish I understood money better. Because the truth is, you don't just need money. You need a money mind. Money mind, what does that even mean? Before we get into that, I want to share my story and why Her Money Mind was born.
So let's start here. What was the first thing that got you into trading?
Curiosity. I was curious about how people made money online, but really I was just a girl that wanted more out of life, so I decided I'm going to get into trading. Of course, at first, I made a lot of losses. I doubted myself, I didn't have confidence, but it's just all part of the process, and now we're here.
That's powerful. Did you always have the drive to figure it out?
I would say I did have the drive to figure it out, because before I got into trading, I did a lot of research on it, saw the potential to trading, and I knew I had to prepare myself for anything that's about to come, because the truth is, this journey is not an easy one. You know, you have to prepare yourself. And yeah, so I would say I did have the drive.
What kind of difference did that make for you?
It gave me structure. When I did my research, it helped me understand the risk that comes with trading, all the patience that is needed in trading, and the psychology that is needed in trading. So throughout my journey, I stopped focusing more on the profits and the money and the turnover and everything, but I started focusing more on the strategy, because the more you are involved in trading, the more you trade, you start realizing that it's not about the money. It's not about the money, but it's about who you become when you get into trading. Because trading is it's 95% mindset and psychology, and it's 5% strategy. So it's not about the money. You should just focus on the evolution of who you are and the application when you get into trading.
All right, let's unpack this. What exactly is Her Money Mind?
A money mind is a mindset of growth, abundance, and self-belief when it comes to money. You know, like you stop asking yourself questions like, why can't I afford this? But instead you ask yourself, how can I afford this? So you basically start having confidence when it comes to money, and that you can attain it. You know, you stop seeing it as a scary thing, but instead you see it as a tool to financial freedom. You know, basically you're thinking of it as something that is attainable. You know, something that is attainable, and you start having confidence when it comes to it, and you understand how it works, and you believe basically that you can have more of it. You don't have to struggle to get money. You just have to be strategic and smart about it. So that is what a money mind is.
How does this relate to trading?
Everything about trading is mindset. You know, it's all in the mind. Like, you can have the best setup ever, but if you're in panic, if you're doubting yourself, if you don't believe that you're going to be profitable on this trade, then trust me, like, you're not going to make money. You know, you're not going to make money. Like, women are naturally intuitive. You know, they're very patient, and like, those are the good qualities that are needed in trading. Like, that's a money mind. It's a superpower. It's going to be very beneficial for your trading career, to your trading career.
I like that. Trading is a form of self-awareness.
Exactly. You know, trading is going to show you, like, it's going to reflect to you how you manage your emotions, your doubts, and how you react, basically. So that's what I always tell women. Like, trading is going to show you who you are and how to manage yourself, not just your money.
So what separates traders who succeed from the ones who quit?
Consistency. You know, people who think of trading as a skill, not a get-rich-quick scheme, those are the ones that lost in the game. Now, this is where Tribe Lab comes in. This is a platform for education and growth. We teach you to think long term, not for the now. And that's where building a money mind is about.
All right. So for someone who's listening right now and thinking, okay, I want to build a money.
I would say start with 4 steps. The first step is to start small but smart. Like, you don't have to have a lot of money to get into trading. Like, you can start with a demo account to test your risk management and to manage your emotions, your patience. Yeah, so start small but start smart. Step number 2, join a community. So surround yourself with people that are in your realm. So basically surround yourself with traders, people who understand your vision, and people that are ready to support you. Like, that is very, very important. Now at Chive Lab, we have such a community. We have courses, we have amazing materials that's going to help you throughout your journey, and we have mentors as well that are going to be there to support you throughout your journey. Step number 3, track your emotions. You need to write down how you feel before and after your trades, because trading is 20% skill and 80% mindset. So it's very important to notice such patterns, because when you know how to track your emotions, you learn how to read them, you are going to grow faster. Step number 4, have a goal that is bigger than money. Trade for freedom, impact, and purpose. When you chase meaning, the money follows.
What does freedom mean to you personally?
It means waking up with a choice, not obligation. So having to choose whatever you want to do and not being controlled. Like, personally, I discovered trading 2020. I was doing grade 10, but I didn't put it in mind at that time because I still had like 2 years to finish school, And one thing about me, like, I can't multitask, so I can only focus on one thing at a time. And when I got to grade 12, obviously now that's where you have to make your big decision, whether you want to go to school or whatever you want to do in life, because now we're no longer playing, it's the end of an era. So then I just decided, you know what? I want to have the choice to do anything at any time that I want, and make money the way I want, not have somebody telling me what to do, what not to do. So then I decided I'm going to do Forex. That's when I was doing grade 12, 2022. Yeah, I decided I'm going to do Forex. And the following year, I just got straight into it because I didn't want to study. I didn't want to work. I just wanted to be free. I wanted to do anything at any time that I want, and trading allows you to do that. It gives you the flexibility to you can basically trade anywhere at any time. You can trade when you wake up, you can trade there at night, it allows you to do you. You're not forced, you're not obligated to follow a certain path or rules or anything. You're just free. So yeah.
What would you say to a woman who's afraid to start, who's afraid she's not too smart, or that trading is too hard?
What I'll say is, just start anyway. Every person that you're looking up to right now, every profitable trader, they started with the losses, they started with the doubts, they started from ground zero to where they are right now. So just start anyways. I was also afraid to start. I was afraid of the losses, the amount of money that I'm going to lose. I remember I was even anxious about how long it's going to take me to start becoming profitable. These traders, it takes them a lot of years. So I was very anxious about that. How long is this going to take me? How long is this going to take me? But I had to start anyways, because fear is not going to take you anywhere. That's just the thing about it. You just have to execute. You just have to start. You don't know everything that you want. The quote says everything that you want is on the other end of fear. So just start. You just have to start.
And what's one thing you wish you knew earlier in your trading journey?
How mindset is everything, and how understanding money is so important. Because, a lot of traders do not come from privileged backgrounds. just like I am, you know? So the honest truth is you are going to become profitable if you put in enough hours and you put in the work, you are going to become profitable. Like trading has a lot of money, you know? So then now you start making this money. You don't know how money works. You don't have a good relationship with money. You're going to exhaust all of it, you know? Because you think 20,000 is a lot of money. 20,000 isn't nothing, you know? So I wish I knew that, you know? In that way, I was going to be able to capitalize on my profits and make the money work for me at an earlier stage, but I'm only learning that now, you know, so Lord knows how far I could have been. So I wish I knew that in the beginning of my trading journey.
That is incredible. So what's the biggest takeaway from today's episode?
The biggest takeaway would be that you are capable of building wealth. You know, you can learn, trade, grow, not because you have it all figured out, but because you are willing to learn and evolve yourself, you know. So your mindset is your currency. Protect it and develop it, and then you will see the results will follow.
And what can the listeners expect in the next episode?
In the next episode, we're going to dive deep into trading psychology, how to handle your emotions, and how to stay consistent in the markets, even when the odds are against you. And of course, I'm going to be sharing some tools and resources that are going to help you in your trading journey. Resources from TriveLab. This is Her Money Mind, powered by TriveLab. Now, this is where women learn, grow, and trade their way to freedom. Don't forget to share this episode. Follow us for more content that is going to shift your mindset and your money.